Number 1. Slender Man. People have been begging, yearning, stroking themselves to the idea of Slender Man weaseling his skinny little twink ass into this game. As they should, so it's only right he gets added ASAP. His powers would obviously be teleportation, screen distortion, and his 8 pages serving as some sort of slowdown mechanic along the lines of the pig or Sadako. For his level, a dark, dense forest with all the standard landmarks of Slender the 8 pages. Honestly, just rip the original Slenderman map and throw some loops in there. Number 2, Pennywise. It might be a long shot since Stephen King hates video games, but he doesn't seem to hate ending stories with unsatisfying endings, so we're all losers one way or another. I guess that's what happens when you don't plot out any of your novels. Anyways, Pennywise is an icon. Welcome to Derry is a fun and creepy show that's keeping his name topical. It's time. For his power, we could do hallucinations that let him turn into a handful of DBD's original killers to suit his needs, or possibly at random, he could turn giant size and get faster briefly. He could leave floating red balloons that set off noise notifications, and he could set up traps in chests like Vecna's mimic. That ... mimics the scene where he pulls Georgie into the gutter. For his level, I know people would want the sewers, but that sounds so boring. Can we have a carnival or the main street in Derry? Something a little more vibrant for a more vibrant killer? Number 3, Art the Clown. I mean, what are we doing here? His team wants him in the game. The audience wants him in the game. Just put him in the game already. He's one of the only new slashers in recent memory to have staying power. And no, he's not too violent. That's ridiculous. The horror killer in the horror game is too violent to put in a horror game. We just can't do it. It's dumb. That's a dumb reason. That's dumb. Whoever's saying that, stop it. His power would be his nasty bag of tools, each having a different effect and use. He would be a versatile M1 killer. You could also have the little pale girl wandering around the map like a nemesis zombie, but more threatening and way more creepy. And for his level, obviously the Terrifier TM. Number 4, Deadites. We already have Ash. I know this would be difficult, but we could do it. I believe in us. I mean, we could even have Ball as the killer if necessary. All right, so this is complicated. For the power, we've always wanted a mimic ability, but we're well aware that it would be really difficult to implement due to Swifts being incredibly insufferable, which is totally insane, by the way, because if I was in a Swift, I would exclusively lie to my friends to give them jump scares. Try to remember what fun is. Play a more difficult game if you want to stroke your ego. Go play a fighting game where you have no one to blame but yourself for your failure. Do that. Do that. Go do that. So to fix that issue for this killer, we could flood the game with 4 to 8 additional bots that only appear to do productive stuff like fix generators and run for saves, which gives false hope, and also that way there's a lot more potential for catching people off guard when the player finally takes control of one of the bot characters, revealing that they're secretly a Deadite. Rah! It would also give the killer incredible map presence, which I mean, if Swifts are out sweating you, you still have that on your side, and map presence is incredibly important in Dead by Daylight. It kind of demarcates the strong from the weak. And for location, we could have Ruby's house. We could have Elk Grove with the value stop being a primary focus. That would be really cool. Do it now, do it now. Do it now, give it. Number 5, onto video game icons, Necromorphs. Dead Space is an iconic horror franchise and we deserve a little piece. Be a little necromantic and give us a little necromorph. You know, some dividers, some swarmers, some lurkers, the hunter, some brutes. For power, honestly, this is another situation where the player should have access to 2 or 3 different bodies, each appearing dead, mimicking the ever-present jump scare horror of the game. Again, giving what map presence in a unique way, if I do say so myself. You could also have 3 types of necromorphs, each providing their own gameplay advantages. How cool would that be? For location, you could have the Sprawl or the Ishimura. Both have their pros and cons, but both would be incredible. Number 6, the Mimic Demon from the Mortuary Assistant. Come on, the people love the Mortuary Assistant, and the Mimic Demon is a total icon. That little thing is so creepy. This should be a stealth killer with the ability to teleport, as well as a slowdown mechanic that forces you to perform tasks lest ye be possessed by a demon, which can cause you to violently lash out at nearby teammates, injuring or downing them. How cool would that be? Be pretty sick and pretty scary, because your teammates never know when you're possessed. They just have to lie down and take it like a man. I lied down with your father last night and took it like a man. Sorry. For the location, obviously the mortuary and the surrounding grounds. And for number 7, the final guest killer, Kirie Himuro, the original primary antagonist of Fatal Frame. I know. We already have 2 Japanese ghost girls, but Fatal Frame is an iconic horror series and it deserves a little love. With Kirie being the original antagonist and all-around creepfest smoke show. Yeah, she's creepy and hot, which this player base really loves. So watch your little nasty mouth. She essentially comes equipped with a menagerie of ghosts attached to her. She could use them as projectiles to catch survivors, to injure survivors, to haunt generators, which would force survivors to use cameras to exorcise the ghosts as a slowdown mechanic. She could have an ability to go incorporeal, turn invisible, and phase through walls. She could be like the knight and the nurse had a... Okay, you know what? Listen, I understand if that suggestion alone makes you feel some type of violent, guttural hatred toward me, and it's well-deserved. I'm sorry, I probably should have never said anything. I said I'm sorry. However, it would still be pretty cool. The location would obviously be the Himura Mansion, highly iconic horror locale, perfect for this game. Do it. Also, I'm aware I didn't include any survivors. At this point, I don't care about survivors. As someone who has transitioned to a full-time survivor main, the killers and locations make me excited to play. Not a new character I'll never use who I have to waste months leveling up. Okay, let me know which ones you would absolutely hate to have in the game. You know, whether due to fear of the character or fear of the character's potential to fully ruin your gameplay experience. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.